Hello, Chosen Action team. Today we're going to be talking about the side of the Amway business that made you dream at the beginning with possibilities. And it is showing the plan and expanding the business. As a team or as an organization, we talk about being productive, about having customers, about making money. And yes, I agree, having customers is at the beginning of the business the most important thing, because when you try the products, when you have a brand experience, when you know about the possibilities and you really connect with the products, having customers is not that difficult. We all have what we call a hot list, people from work, from family and friends, people who in our minds probably they are not business owners, or we don't want to show the business as a business at the beginning, but those people can be customers. And it's not any different to having a coffee shop or a restaurant. I would call on my mom, my friends and my colleagues to come and try my coffee. It's the same on the business. But my recommendation is speak to your mentor, speak to the person who's guiding you on the business, and make professional appointments with people so that they can try your products. Go and demonstrate the products. It's very simple. Hey, Peter, how are you doing? I'm calling you for two things. Recently, I started questioning so many things, and I started my own online distribution business, which has a side of well-being, weight management, skincare, hair care. And because I know you're very much into that, I want to come and demonstrate how this works. I want to give you a free pampering session, a facial spa, a nutritional evaluation, a home workshop to show you how you can save from 50 to 70% on the money that you're already using on your everyday products. Go and demonstrate the products, and I can absolutely assure you that you will get some customers. However, it is in showing the plan that the exponentiality of the business really kick in. If you're just on the part of the business where you're using the products and selling the products, that's awesome. That's like a traditional business. There's nothing wrong with that. However, to fully achieve the potential of the business, you need to go and show the business to others. So that's in the simplicity that you're doing, using products, selling products, making some money, your entrepreneurial self-esteem grows. You can look at somebody in the eye and tell them, I have a business on top of my job that makes me money. I am looking to expand, and I can teach you how you can generate two incomes on your finances instead of just one. It is very, very, very simple. So my recommendation to you, or my top tips for today's video, is to go back to your power list. And I know there's many people who never made a list, but this is the time to do it. January, the month when I'm recording this video, is the month when so many people have New Year's resolutions, where so many people want to achieve different things in life. They want to make more money, they want to travel more, they want to pay off debt, they want to, whatever they want to achieve. So if you go to them with a clear and powerful proposal, believe me, there's people who will want to listen to you. But it's about you going there professionally and once again with a clear message. So my recommendation, go right now after you finish this video and grab a piece of paper, pen, or an Excel file, or whatever you want to do, but go back to your power list. And I'm going to teach you how you can build 3 different lists. List number 1, and it's the list of people that have never heard of the Amway business from you. We all have people that we have met along the process, people from work, people from church, people from our children's school, people from a party, people from whatever, people that we have there, and these people will be good for the business, or referrals, whatever, people that you haven't contacted, and you need to write them down. It might not be hundreds, but you need to have them written down. So we're going to write down Peter, Maria, Joseph, and we're going to contact them in just a minute. I'm going to give you a script on how you can do that. List number 2, it's people that have already heard of the business or the products from you. Circumstances change for people. Probably a no from yesterday can be a possibility from today. Who knows? Once again, it's about the law of averages, is making the law of averages work for you. And you don't know what has happened in last month, 2 months, last year with this person, that if you come back with a different energy, they will be willing to listen to you. And in the worst case scenario, they can be your customers, or they can give you referrals. So those people can also be customers. I have loads of customers who along the process, they have asked to become ABOs, or I have listened to the conversations because I always have my antennas ready, and I make a proposal to them to listen to the Amway business, but it is very important that you write them down. Family, friends, people who are already on the Amway business with you. Perhaps they are not very active, or they are active, but they are not achieving what they can achieve because they need a leader who guides them. And list number 3, as I usually call them, is professionals. Actually, professionals, not necessarily professionals, but people who are entrepreneurs. So who do you know who is a barber? Who do you know who's a hairdresser? Who do you know who is a massage therapist, people who do manicure, people who do whatever, who are personal trainers, who are dentists? Who do you know who already has customers? And those people are fantastic, because even if they want to register in the business, that's amazing. But if they don't, they can become a very good point of distribution for your business. I'm going to explain how everything works. We're going to go to list number 1, people who you have never talked about the Amway business. I'm going to be very clear that if you don't feel comfortable working on your own, you can leverage from your mentor. This is a fantastic thing that Amway business has, that you can leverage from somebody who has results, from somebody who knows, who has high entrepreneurial self-esteem and can work with you at the beginning. So you pick up the phone and you have George. You're going to call him and say, hey, George, very good evening. How you doing? Do you have 2 minutes to talk? Yes, no. When would it be a good time so that I can call you and talk for 2 minutes? That's it. If he says yes, you can say, George, I'm calling you for 2 things. Number 1, to say hello. And number 2, because for the last few days, I've been meaning to speak to you. Ever since I met you, I've realized that you're a hardworking man, that you're a man with principles, highly energetic, a person that has all the attributes for being successful in a business. I've been asking myself loads of questions, and on top of my job as a policeman, fireman, lawyer, whatever, I decided to start my own online distribution business. The whole idea of what we do is to connect the end consumer with a group of manufacturers. We have over 400 different products, and my invitation, if you are willing to accept it, is that we can probably catch up for 15 minutes on Zoom. I can show you some numbers, I can show you the product portfolio, and no promises and no commitments from either side, but who knows? We maybe be able to get together and make some money along the way. Does that sound like something you're up to, George? He can say yes, he can say no, he can say, yeah, that sounds interesting, but give me more information. My advice to you is give as little information as possible, for the simple reason that if this is not showing the plan, you're just arranging an appointment. Arranging an appointment is not showing the plan. So the more information you give them, the more thinking he's going to make, and they, I've heard of that, I know that, and all the paradigms will come in. So my advice is, tell him this. George, you might agree with me that a business presentation is not shown over the phone in 20 seconds. What I told you, and what I'm going to repeat to you, is that we have a marketing business, and the whole idea, the concept, is to connect the end consumer directly with the manufacturers. We have over 400 different products, but I really need to catch up with you on Zoom for a maximum of 15 minutes to show you the concept, and maybe we can work. And that's it. You take it from there. As simple as that. So that's list number 1. List number 2, and it's people who already know about the business, the project, or people who they think they know that in the past where they know, or even if they are registered, or even if they are customers. And this person is called Maria. Hey there, Maria, how are you doing? This is Mauricio here. Do you have 2 minutes to talk? Maria, I'm calling you for 2 things. As you know, I'm currently developing the Amway business, and since January, I decided as a New Year resolution to turbocharge my business. I'm so excited and so happy because I got together with my mentor, and we are working on a plan to achieve in the next 3 months £1,000 extra with my business. I open brackets. £1,000, euros, dollars is the average income, just the bonus payment from somebody who achieves the bronze builder pin, and this is very achievable in 3 months. It's having the right structure with only 3 legs, with the correct group volume, and that's all you have to do. 3 people and build a business, help them build a business. And that's how it works. I close brackets. So my invitation to you, Maria, is if I go to you in less than 15 minutes and I show you some numbers, I show you the plan, and I show you how in an achievable but professional manner you can make an additional £1,000 to begin with in the next 3 months. Is that something that sounds good to you? Maria can say yes, Maria can say no, but you are there making the wheel turn, making appointments, making your business work. And if Maria says yes, fantastic, you give her an appointment. If Maria says no, there's two options here. You can say, I completely understand, Maria, maybe in the future circumstances will change, and I'm always going to be here because this is a personal decision that I've taken to make this business work because I truly believe in it. However, in the time being, it would mean the world to me if you can be my VIP customer. I'm going to give you the service that no other supermarket, that no other business can, and I can absolutely assure you that the products and the solutions that I'm going to recommend are going to add value to you. And number two, who do you know who is energetic? Who do you know who's looking for an opportunity? Who do you know who has resources? By resources is not only money, but people who have people who are looking. Just ask the question. My wife and I always have asking for referrals in the tip of our tongues, and people constantly give us referrals for the simple reason that we ask. So ask for referrals to people who say no, and even people who say yes. Ask for referrals. Ask for referrals is the simple and most direct way to grow your business. And that's it. List number 3, and it's the people who are already professionals or people who have customers. And we're gonna call your hairdresser, and your hairdresser is called Peter. Hey there, Peter, how are you doing? Peter, I'm calling you for 2 things. Number 1, to say hello, and because I'm currently working with my business team. I don't know if I ever told you that on top of my job, I also have an online distribution business, and we're currently working with professionals such as yourselves. I know that you're the very best at cutting hair, at whatever you do. And we are teaching people how you can make in the next 1 to 3 months, 500 to 1,000 pounds extra a month by adding value to your customers and your community. If I show you in a professional manner how you can do that without doing anything else apart from what you do and learning a few simple things, would you be willing to listen to me? And that's it. You see, you work with your mentor, you go with a clear proposal with numbers. So that's that hairdresser, that barber, whenever his customers sit in his chair and ask him for advice on hair loss, advice on whatever put on their hair so that their color or their treatment or whatever they have lasts for longer, the hairdresser will be able to give them the solutions that you have. And it's the same for all the others that I've talked about. But it's that having a clear strategy, having the willingness to go and put in the work with people who are literally begging for opportunities, but it's you and me who have to decide to go and do it. So just to sum up, go and work on your list. Have a clear strategy. Go and show the plan. Go and make money with the business. Go and make the business profitable for you and your family. Go and learn to show the plan. If you don't have a presentation, send me a text and I'll send you a presentation, simple presentation that you can use. If you don't know how to show the plan with pen and paper, let me know and I'll help you how to show the plan, because it's very, very simple. Yes, at the beginning, your coach, your mentor, your upline can work with you until you learn, but it's only when you do it yourself with your own words, with your own energy, that your people will start registering with you and doing the simplicity of the Amway business, which is using products, having some customers, expanding the business for themselves, and building a long-lasting business that will become an asset for you and your family. It's been my pleasure. I wish you a fantastic year, a very productive month, and go and make your dreams a reality.